What's going on YouTube? Alon here. First of all, I want to say thank you to Gymshark for sending me those awesome hoodies. I put the link in the description box if you want to check them out. I'm still waiting for another package with tank tops. So they're gonna be here soon. And thank you Gymshark. So this video is about actually a response to the last video I made that I posted on the bodybuilding forums on the MISC, and it got a huge response and people got angry about it and stuff. I said you don't need to track your exact workout, you don't need to go by a strict workout routine, you know. And I'm gonna be more specific this time because people still do not understand it, and explain how do I see it and get to the bottom of it. So first of all, when I said you don't need to track your workouts, you know, you don't need to write the numbers down, the reps and the sets, the rests and all that. I do keep a mental track about my workouts. I am very well aware of what I'm doing in the gym, obviously. I go in there and I know what muscles I'm targeting at that day. What I said is, you basically do not need to pay attention to all those small details. So let's say you do pay attention. The amount of success you're gonna reach because of paying attention to that extra details, you know, writing everything down and tracking all that, is so minor, it's almost not noticeable, right? It all comes down to doing the basics and to genetics. So you're gonna reach 90% of your limits by just doing the basics. So yes, I do think going freehand in the gym is the right way to do so. For the average guy, for myself and for you guys. If you're not a pro bodybuilder, if you're not making money with your body, with how you look, if you're not going on stage, then the rest of the 10% will not make a difference, alright? By staying simple in the gym, doing the basics, as I said, you're gonna reach 90% of your potential anyway, because it's all down to genetics. And how much those 90% gonna mean, that is up to your genetics, alright? And not to those numbers, those strict diet and training plans, alright? It's all about being simple and doing what you love, enjoying it and not making it a job. When I said keeping your body guessing in the gym, you know, confusing your muscles, which is obviously a bro science term, it's nothing else but saying stimulate your muscles the best way you can from each and every angle. Trying different exercises, giving the muscle the best stimulation you can. And I also said, obviously, afterwards, it all, at the end of the day, it all comes down to, you know, your calorie intake, if you're on a calorie surplus or not. So if you're one of those guys who needs fancy terms, who needs all those numbers, who needs all those complicated diet and training programs, there are plenty of them on the net. You can research yourself to death. You can buy a lot of programs online. And those guys who do that, they say that's the only way. That's the only way to get better. It's to count everything, you know. Somehow they came to a state where they feel like they need to have a scientific, fancy approach about training and make sport so complicated, but it's not. Bodybuilding is not complicated. So that's about it, guys. I mean, stay simple, just enjoy, love the sport, stay motivated. And up until next time, I'm Alon Gabbay. See you guys later.